Hey guys, it's VEDA day 9, I'm pretty sure. And I'm coming in with an empties video. So, two of the things aren't actually empty, but I wanted to mention them since I usually do empties videos during Vlogmas and I only had a few things saved up. So, actually, 3 things because I just grabbed something else. So, yeah. Empty video. I'm just trying to decide I'm going to feed my kids for lunch. Sorry. So my husband he started going to like this place. So an hour away, we have this fancy Nancy store that has like health food store. And he started purchasing me the Swerve there. And I like Swerve pretty good. Does have a little bit of a cooling effect. The erythritol does. And I have been through like a couple of these since June. This is the confectioner sugar one. I'm out of that. Now the granular. I really enjoyed the granular. We've also had the brown sugar, and it was also really good. Anything that I made with it was tasty. Now, again, it has a little bit of that cooling effect, so if that really bothers you, that might be something that you are interested in. But yeah, I enjoyed having this, and I don't know what the price point was on it, but anyways, the last time he went to get the sweeteners, he got me some Swerve sweets, and the first one was this pancake and waffle mix. Actually, you know what, it's not empty either. There's still some in here, and these were actually super tasty. Now here's the deal: this actual mix is not necessarily for keto. It's just for anybody who is low carb or gluten free or sugar free. So this actual mix actually tells you to mix it with milk, and I never did that. It also tells you to mix it with oil, and I always use butter or ghee. And instead of milk, I would only make this for myself. So, or me and Edie, and I would usually just do the one that would make the 4 pancakes or the 1 waffle, and I would use the 3 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. I would also not hesitate to use water. I think that water would be okay as well. Anyways, so I did not. So if you make them as per suggested on the box, it's 11 net carbs for a serving of 4 pancakes. And typically I would share those, and I also was not using the milk, which is probably the bulk of where the carbs are coming from. Yeah, that's the bulk of where the carbs are coming from. But they were actually super tasty and super easy. And I do have some keto or low carb pancake substitute mixes that I make. But this was super easy, and Edie ate it too. I think Oz probably would. I never tried it with him because I know it sounds really selfish, but he'll eat the other 2. And I guess I probably should try to switch more of that stuff in our house. But I didn't have any issue with digestion. It was good. The other Swerve sweet that he got me was this chocolate cake mix. You guys, we made cupcakes, and they were 2 net carbs. And again, I used butter instead of oil, which I mean, does regular oil, does vegetable oil have carbs? Probably not. Fantastic. I made cupcakes. They were 2 net carbs per cupcake. I made a cream cheese frosting using the Swerve sweets. Delicious. I would mark it that it was sugar-free. I took it to a function, and not everything got eaten. And then I took half the mix to the function. I took like 12 to the function, and because it made 24, I'm pretty sure. What did I do? I don't know, but I had some I put in the freezer too, and it's the only box I had. And so I put some in the freezer. It froze really well. I would just get one out every now and then when I need it. They're gone now. I'd get one out every now and then when I would need it. And I had just kept some, because every now and then I'll make a batch of cream cheese frosting just to eat a spoonful of every now and then. And I would keep, and so you have actually seen a couple videos probably where I would share my foods, and I showed you this. It was super, super, super tasty. I would not have guessed that it was sugar-free, nor would I have guessed it was Swerve. The only hint of Swerve that I had was in the cream cheese frosting. Super delicious. I actually asked Ed to purchase this again. Again, I realize it's a processed mix, and some people are going to have issues with that. I have not checked to see on Amazon how much they are. I asked him how much they were in the store and he couldn't remember. But I would like to keep these on hands for birthdays and Easter, because we're going to host Easter here again this year, and just different things because, or just like church meals or anything, because it gives me the opportunity to be able to feel like a normal person at the party, and maybe have an, give somebody else the opportunity that needs sugar-free or possibly keto to have a sweet option. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you, which is this is what I grabbed last minute, was this s'mores flavoring syrup that I just got from, I think, Big Lots. Y'all, this is my new favorite. It's delicious, and sometimes the other sugar-free flavors, besides vanilla, taste a little funny. And I know some people are iffy about Torani sugar-free syrups, but I don't use it every day, and it's good. It's good in my coffee. I've been using this with, I'm going to show you that in one of my VEDAs, with some protein powder, and it is so stinking delicious. It's my new favorite. It's my new favorite. It's really good. Okay, the other few things I want to show you is I did break down and buy some of the per suggested from Keto Connect, I think, the Keto Slim Fast Fat Bombs. Now, they did not recommend some other Keto Slim Fast things, but, and I didn't save the paper, that's why this is whole, and I have like a whole box in there. Delicious. I really liked these. They're 1 net carb. They are made with erythritol, and I thought they were really, really tasty. I like to put them in my mouth whole and suck on it because that's me. But I thought that was a really good treat, and I thought it was really good size for 1 net carb. I mean, it's probably the size of the entire paper, which doesn't mean anything to you guys now. But yeah, I mean, it's a little smaller than my palm, but still, when you get these, you're gonna be like, those are tiny. Really, really liked these, really enjoyed these. And again, something I don't eat every day, but on occasion when I am eating like I should and I feel like I want something, especially around lady time, these have been life-saving. And I will eat 2 of those at a time and not feel guilty about it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can just eat 1 of something and be like, I feel good. And then sometimes you're like, mama needs 2. So, and they haven't upset my tummy. They're made with MCT oil, which is the only time I've really ever had MCT oil in anything. And I enjoy those. The other thing I wanted to share really quickly was when we went to Chattanooga, we stopped at the Russell Stover store in Manchester, Tennessee, which I didn't even realize was a thing that they made it there. It was so fun. The kids had the biggest time. They gave you a free sample when you walked in the door. They had all this chocolate on sale. They had this huge variety of even sugar-free chocolates, which I realized most of your Russell Stover sugar-free chocolates are made with maltodextrin, which really make people sad. But they had a selection made with stevia, and I had not seen that, stevia leaf. And they are super tasty. I don't know what the carbs on it are because I obviously threw the bag away. But it was a mixed bag, and the ones I just grabbed out of the bag right now were peanut butter. But it came with peanut butter, toffee, mint, and turtle. And y'all, they were freaking delicious. Again, not something I eat every day. They were really fun to have on the trip. Didn't have any internal issues from eating them. I'm guessing because they're made with stevia leaf and not the previous sweetener. Really enjoyed these, and they were for a pretty good size multi-bag. They were $8, and I don't know if it's just from this Russell Stover store because it's kind of like an outlet or what. I don't know. I don't know if that's average. I'm going to look at these and see if our Walmart actually carries the ones made with stevia leaf or it's just there. My best friend's actually going back to Chattanooga this week, and I suggested that she stop there and pick some more of these up for me. Again, not because I need it and I don't eat them every day, but I like having the backup option as a choice. Because here's the bottom line, and this is not going to be well liked. I realize I am fat again and I am overweight, but at the end of the day, I have to have something that's going to be sustainable for myself and for my family. And I realize that I got some thumbs down on my Aldi's and Walmart videos very often, and a lot of it I think has to do with the fact that I'm picking out processed stuff. And I am not changing my children's diet immediately, but there are definitely things like this that I can introduce to my family as a sweet treat alternative. I know this is really dumb and really simple, but Oz likes almonds now. That makes me feel so happy. That was a long time coming. That that is something that we have worked on. The fact that I can add an almond, a nut into his diet that he likes makes me feel so happy. So I am slowly changing. I'm trying to make sure I constantly have fresh fruit in the house for my kids. Edie will eat some veggies. Oz eats no veggies. But again, we are working on asking him, how am I justifying things to you? I don't know. I'm working on every day, trying one thing new, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I just wanted to share these Swerve products with you and that one other product in Tarani syrup, because it's been something that I have really enjoyed and I wanted to share it with you. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.